Hi friends, Mindy here. I'm back with a different sort of video for you today. I recently attended a retreat in New Hampshire that was hosted by Taryn at Wonderfully Made Handcrafting. And I just got back, and so I thought I would share with you today some of the things that I completed while we were there and just some other fun things. I'm going to share our little swag bag as well, just so you can kind of get an idea for that. Before I go into that though, I did get some comments on one of my most recent videos. I think it was my what's in my bag that I took to the retreat about future retreats of Taryn's. So she does host a couple of retreats a year. One of them is in New Hampshire. Next year she's doing one here in Georgia in the spring. And I know that that one is already sold out, but in the springtime she'll announce the fall one. So if you're not already following her, make sure you do that. She also has a Facebook group. If you do more Facebook than you do Instagram, she does have a specific Facebook group, Wonderfully Made Handcrafting, and she announces it there. There's always plenty of time. She announces it in plenty of time that you can get signed up, get your deposit made, and all those kinds of things. And of course, you know, those of us who attend, you'll be seeing us sharing that information as well. So check for more information about that kind of coming up in the spring. They're great retreats that we get treated so wonderfully at them. And so they're just a lot of fun. It's just really a good time of fellowship and getting to meet your fellow sisters in Christ. And it's just good for the soul. So again, I will, you know, make sure that you are following her, and I will continue to post about that whenever more information comes out, but that will be a few months down the road. But I wanted to share what I actually got finished, first of all, which I will, you know, spoiler alert, was not much. It did not get a lot done. I had high hopes going into it because the last retreat I was at, I managed to actually get quite a bit accomplished. But I think this one was there. It was a bigger retreat this time. And so there's just so many people to, you know, fellowship with and talk with and just, you know, be around. And so that time was good for me too. But I did get a few things done. So one of the things that I purposely brought with me was so that I could kind of sit and fellowship with people and still feel like I was doing something, but it didn't take like my brain power, if that makes sense. So I brought some printables from the Junk Journal Studio and from ArtfulEra Gallery, and I just did some fussy cutting. This is all I got finished of that, but I just put them in this bag, and these will go into my ephemera holders that I have. And that just gave me something that I could do, like while I was talking, I felt like I could still be present in a conversation and still keep my hands busy. So that was one of the things that I did. Another similar item was I brought some old book paper, and I had my Sharpie creative markers, and I just started creating some collage fodder, just some doodles with some random, you know, art marks on there. Just a good way to start. If you like to do mixed media, if you like to do art journaling, having these kind of things done ahead of time, it just is something that then, you know, takes sort of that process and gives you kind of a head start. So I did manage to get one journal cover created. That's this cork one. I did not have a piece of paper wide enough with me, so I don't have the inner page on here yet, which I will go back and do, but I did get this little guy started. And then I also started this journal. So I got this cover completely finished. I actually got my signatures in there. And so now I just need to go back in and add some pockets and some ephemera, and then I'll have this little journal. I love little journals this size. They just are a lot of fun. They just fit nicely in your hand. So I will be finishing this part up eventually. And then a couple of things that we also do is we always do devotionals during the day. And so Taryn wrote a beautiful devotional this time. Well, every time they're good, but this time we were focused on Psalm 139. And so we had our devotionals. You can see we just kind of had some really good conversations. And there's a couple of things that I have noted that I want to go back and dig a little bit further into. And so I will do that. And then those will probably end up as pages in my journaling Bible, just as kind of a way to come back to, you know, and focus on all of those things that we were studying that while we were there. And then one of the days that we were there, Jessa, who's Jessa Crowned by Jesus, did a workshop on a word study. Word studies are one of my favorite ways to study the Bible. And so we had this James Method worksheet that we used to start doing a word study. And this is one of the verses, again, from Psalm 139. She just kind of did the ending of that chapter. And so that was really good. There's a couple things there that I want to look into, and as well and get that into another one of my books. And then another fun thing that we did this year, this was kind of the second time that we've done this, well, really the first time at this New Hampshire retreat, where we did a Secret Sister exchange, which was super fun. And my sweet sister, her name is Debbie, and she spoiled me. So one night I got a bunch of like coffee related things, some like cold brew coffee and chocolate covered espresso beans and just all kinds of fun things. But I wanted to share a couple of other things that she had included in those bags. One of them are these tiny blending tools from Tim Holtz. I love these. I'm so excited to have those. And then this is this beautiful kit that is this beautiful embroidery that she did. And you can take this and then you add it to this pendant, and it's basically wearable art. So when I get it actually in there, it's going to look like this. Isn't that beautiful? I'm so excited about this because I do not do embroidery. And I appreciate that so much that she took the time to do that. It's beautiful. I cannot wait to get that into that pendant. It's just going to be so awesome. So I love all of that. And then another item that she gave me, so generous, was this craft text. This is that craft paper. In the past, I've done a couple journals with this that has been white that I've gotten from By the Will for God. And but you can also buy it where it's already pre-washed and hand dyed. So it comes in all of these different colors. So I'm really excited to make some journals out of this. This color is beautiful. And I love the texture of this. So this is going to make some fun journals. So Debbie, if you are watching, thank you again, sweet friend. I love all of the things. And then another great thing about going to these retreats is getting to meet in person all of the people that you kind of befriended online. And so one of those people for me was Bobby, who is Precious Memory Boxes Junk Journaling here on YouTube. She also has Instagram. She is the one, she and her husband create the craft caddies and the memory decks boxes, and I've shown those on my channel before. And so we have not had a chance to meet in person. This was her first time coming, and I was so excited. And then she's just so sweet. So she brought me some things too, and I thought I would share them with you because they're lovely, and you'll probably see them popping up on my channel pretty soon, because I'm going to use these beautiful doilies that she brought me to make some like covers, add them to the covers of my journals. And then this one is just some really beautiful lace pieces as well. And then, as if that weren't enough, she also spoiled us with these journals that she makes, or well, she didn't make this one, but this journal is purple, which she knows I love. And so it's just a good size journal. I'm excited about that. And then she also gave us these great pouches. And then inside all of this are all of these handmade ephemera pieces. I love this tag with this bird on it. So beautiful. And then there's this one as well. I love these for journals. I love that sweet little pumpkin. This pulls out. I haven't even had a chance to explore all of the little goodies in here. So this is another tag. These are just going to make such fun ephemera pieces in my journals. And this unties. I'm not going to take the time to do that because I'll take forever tying it back. And then this little, let me see if I can get this off here. It's like an ephemera folio. So on the back, there's these pockets, and it's got like tags and different things back here. Be kind. Love that. So, so cute. And I love the colors of this as well. And then this opens up, and there's just more pieces of ephemera in here. So cute. So Bobby, if you are watching, thank you again, sweet friend. It was so lovely to meet you in person. That's always the best. The best part is the fellowship and everything that we get to do. And so one of the things that we did while we were there, is I had the privilege of teaching a workshop, a bookbinding workshop, and By the Will for God donated these DIY kits, these Build-A-Book kits. And so I was able to take some time and teach everyone how to bind these journals. So we had a couple of different cover options. This one is Tyvek that's been done in alcohol ink, and then the fabric. So we had those options, and then I had a couple of different binding methods. So I showed them how to sew in signatures, but also how to do the twine binding, which is, you know, as you know, a favorite of mine as well. So that was a lot of fun. Those were a couple of different sessions of time that we took on Friday to do that. And then this was the bag that those came in from By the Well. And then I'm going to try to go through kind of all of the freebies and different, hopefully I won't forget anybody. There were so many good sponsors this year. One of the things I will say that I actually won this as a prize. This is one of the pocket journaling Bibles from By the Well, and I love it because this is Tim Holtz fabric in here. I'm really excited about this one. So thank you to them for sponsoring as well. And then Laura, who is on the By the Well for God, well, she's the designer of all our beautiful art things. She was actually at this retreat, which was just so awesome. She's one of the only people from the team that we haven't met in person. There's only one other. And so it was just a lot of fun getting to spend time with her and hang out with her. And she, of course, created these beautiful printables for us for the theme, which was Psalm 139. And these are just beautiful, beautiful printables as always. Everything she does is lovely. And so I'm excited to get these into my Bible. And we also did receive some printables from his palette, that's Kimberly, and also from Ingrid at Karatootie. And I do not have those to show because I did not print them out yet. But they were beautiful as well. And then I'm going to show you this big bag. It's going to be hard to show, I think, maybe online here, but you can kind of see this big old bag here. This was donated by Mr. Penn, and so this worked out perfectly because it held all of our goodies in here. I'm just going to set this off to the side though because it's too hard to share online. But they donated that, and then of course we had our retreat shirts that we got from Taryn, which were fun. So I'm just going to go through some of the other things that we got. So this is palette paper. This is from Mr. Penn as well. If you don't know what this is, it's like a plastic paper, and you can like mix your paints and all kinds of things on it. And then you let it dry. You can just throw it away or wipe it off. Love palette paper. I'm glad to have some. I was actually out of mine, so I'm very excited about that. And I'm just going to go through here and just pull things out. Archer and Olive actually sponsored as well, which was super exciting. If you know, you know. And they gave us this B5 journal, which I'm going to open because I haven't even opened mine out of the box yet, but just so you can kind of see what it was like. So Bonnie very generously donated these B5s, and I cannot get into this one. Sorry, I should have been more prepared. There we go. But I just wanted you to see it because it's so beautiful. We just had so many lovely sponsors this time. Taryn always does a good job with that. So you can kind of see this is a white dot grid notebook. It's kind of got that holographic foiling on it. Just beautiful. Very excited about that. I'm a big fan of Archer and Olive journals, as you know. Let me set that off to the side as well. And then we also received some beautiful pieces from Nanda at the Apple of His Eye. Just some beautiful word, like flashcards. So there's like even some vintage stamps in here. Just some paper, vintage paper. And that's her channel there, if you're not familiar. She's on Etsy. But that was given to us as well. And then kind of circling back to Lori at By the Well for God, we received these beautiful kind of, what are these called? They're done on her Glowforge, and they have Psalm 139 on there, and then all of the retreat info on there. This was our theme for this time. And then the printables that Laura had designed, they turned into ephemera pieces for us. And then we also got some tile alphas and some clear alphas in Taryn's color palette, and then a kit stamp, or a stamp, not a kit stamp, a stamp for the retreat that Taryn kind of designed with the stars. And then this down here, I believe she said was her mother's handwriting, which I just love. A few years ago, she did one that was her grandfather's handwriting, which was just so special. So it's just neat to have that. So I really love these stamps. It's going to make a good background stamp for so many things. So just love having those. And then this little kit is from Coco Daisy. So all of our kits were kind of different, the themes and everything, but she donated these beautiful kits. So there's like pens and washi and ephemera pieces and paper and all kinds of things. I'm not even going to really open it up, but you can see. And there's even a traveler's notebook in there. A lot of goodies in here. And it was fun because we kind of, each of us got a different theme. And so it was a lot of fun. There was maybe some trading that happened, but I love this one. I really love this little notepad with the little cloud on it. I think it's so cute. Super excited about that as well. And then let me see what I can get to next here. I have these two books. These came from Crossway. They donated these. So this one is called Fruitful, Cultivating a Spiritual Harvest That Won't Leave You Empty. Excited to dig into that. And I have actually had my eye on this other one, The Cloud of Witness, which is Prayers Through the Ages. I just feel like this is going to be really interesting to read through that one. So these were donated by Crossway. Very excited about those. You'll see I'm very excited about all of these things. So, oh, let me show you this. This was actually another item from Mr. Pen. I'm sorry for the noise. Let me just, these are transparent sticky notes. And they also gave us some quick dry markers that will write on these sticky notes. So these are great if you want to add them into your Bible, and there's a ton of them. So there's like 16 different kinds in here, different colors, in like actually a really lovely color palette as well. So these are going to be a lot of fun. I have not used their transparent sticky notes. I'm very, very excited to try those. And let me see what else is in here. I'm trying not to miss anything. We got a little sticker from Every Woman's Bible, which we got here as well. This is the NLT. Let me slide that over. There's so many things. So this is just kind of a study, and trying to open this up. It's kind of an intro to the Every Woman's Bible, and kind of what am I trying to say? It just kind of an overview of what the Every Woman's Bible. There's also, I believe, in Every Man's Bible, but it kind of just shows you what these study sites look like. And so this is going through, like, this is the first part of Genesis, and you can kind of see how that Bible is laid out. So very interested in looking at this closer. I don't have an Every Woman's Bible, although they did donate one, and it, someone was able to win. So that was amazing as well. So I'm really excited to check that out. And this is also equipped with the Filament app, which is a great resource. So let me set, I'm running out of places to set all of these things. Sorry. And then Creative Retreat sent these as well. So we have some sticker sheets. I love their little alphas. I love the purple. And then these actually coordinate with Psalm 139 as well. So those are going to be fun to use. Let me get those out of the way. And then we received these little keychains. These were from our friend Gail, Patio Ponderings, if you're not following her. And these were all different. And she made these. And as right now, if you know, say a prayer for our sweet friend Gail. And if you think of it, so those are beautiful. And we also got a couple things from the James Method. Earlier I mentioned that worksheet that we used for the word mapping, or the word study, but we also received, oh my goodness, I'm sorry for that noise, this set of verses, like this little ring, and you can kind of put all of your verses. So if you're doing like memory verses or those kinds of things, you can kind of write them out and kind of test yourself. So this is a lot of fun. And then we also got some sticky notes from her as well. Let me set that over to the side. I'm nearing the end, I think. I mentioned the printables. We also got, I have it already in my stash. This is a tallow-based lip balm from Clara and Fritz. We got that. I used that all weekend long. We also got a sample of art glitter glue and actually some glitter, hence the art glitter glue. I use art glitter glue all the time. You see me use it. I love it. So I'm very happy to have that little sampling of it as well. Actually, have never tried their glitter, but I'm a big fan of the glue. So let me set that to the side. Of course, we got a little pen as well. And this is from Imperfect Dust, which is her beautiful handwriting on there. And let me just open this up so you can kind of see. And I think that's near the end. As you can tell, we were very much spoiled. And I want to thank Taryn for hosting such a beautiful retreat. I will, like I said, I'll try to keep mentioning it when the time opens up for registration because it's such a good time. But if you can't get to this one, get to a retreat, get together with your sisters. It's just a good time of fellowship and just being able to share with each other in kind of a different way. And I just thought I would share this. I know this is just kind of a lot of things that, you know, we received, but there was just, it's hard to describe sort of the camaraderie and the kind of side conversations that you have with people, getting to hear their stories and, you know, kind of walk with them through some things that they're going through. And we learn how to pray for people. We had a couple of different things that where, you know, there was a need that we were able to stop and just stopped and prayed for, and some other different things that are just like really the heart behind all of those events at the retreat. This is all, you know, fun things, and they were very generous, and I'm very grateful for that. But, you know, being able to come alongside our sisters and hear their burdens and carry their prayers with us and that kind of stuff, and carry their concerns, it's really just a privilege. So anyway, that was kind of where we're at. You can see, like I said, I did not get a lot done, but that's okay. I will get caught up now that I am home and enjoy all of the benefits of all of this. Again, I want to say thank you to Taryn for providing a place for us to do this. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments. If you liked this video, I would appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, bye.